Draw near, beloved. There is a story I want to tell you. There was once a father who had 2 sons. The older one worked in the family business, steady and reliable. But the younger, Marcus, had fire in his veins and dreams bigger than the small town that raised him. At 22, Marcus walked into his father's study with a heart full of entitlement and eyes blind to love. "Dad, I want my inheritance now. I am not waiting around for you to die to live my life." The words hit like physical blows, but his father, with hands that trembled not from age but from heartbreak, wrote the check, 6 figures. Everything Marcus would have inherited, liquidated into cold cash. "Are you sure about this, son?" "I have never been more sure of anything." Marcus grabbed the check without looking back. 3 weeks later, he was in Miami, living in a penthouse overlooking the ocean. The money felt infinite then. Bottle service every night, designer clothes, a different girl each week who loved his Rolex more than his soul. He threw parties that made local blogs, bought friends with cocaine and expensive whiskey, lived like every night was New Year's Eve. His phone buzzed constantly with texts from home, Dad checking in, Mom sending photos of Sunday dinners, his brother asking when he would visit. Marcus deleted them all. That life felt small now, suffocating. He was finally free, but money burns faster when you are lighting it on fire every night. The penthouse became a downtown apartment, then a shared room with 3 roommates who stole his last good watch. The friends disappeared when the bottles stopped flowing. The girls found richer boyfriends with fuller wallets. 2 years in, Marcus was washing dishes in a restaurant kitchen, hands raw from bleach, eating leftover bread when the manager wasn't looking. The last of his inheritance went to rent he couldn't afford anyway. When he got evicted, he slept in his car until they repossessed it too. Rock bottom has a smell. It is the homeless shelter at 2 a.m., men coughing through the night, the stench of unwashed bodies and broken dreams. Marcus lay on a thin mattress staring at ceiling stains, remembering his childhood bedroom with the glow. In the dark stars his father had pasted there when he was 8. Even the workers at his father's company had health insurance. Even they had beds to sleep in, food that wasn't scraps. That is when the memory hit him. Sunday mornings, his father making pancakes, humming old hymns off key. The way Dad's face would light up when Marcus walked in the room, like he was seeing sunrise for the first time every day. With shaking hands, Marcus pulled out his cracked phone and typed the hardest message of his life. "Dad, I know I don't deserve to ask, but could I come home? Not as your son, I know I threw that away. Just as an employee, I will work in the warehouse, clean toilets, anything. I am sorry." He hit send before he could change his mind. The response came in 30 seconds. "I am driving to get you. Send me your address." "You will always be my son." Marcus broke down in that shelter, surrounded by strangers, crying for the first time since childhood. Other men turned away, giving him space for grief too big for words. 18 hours later, Marcus saw his father's pickup truck pull into the shelter parking lot. Through the windshield, he could see those familiar eyes searching, hoping when their gazes met, his father didn't walk to him. He ran. Arms that had held him as a baby swept him up like he weighed nothing. Marcus felt his father's tears soaking his shoulder, felt strong hands smoothing his hair. "I am sorry, Dad, I am so sorry. I wasted everything you gave me. I broke your heart. I don't deserve." "Shh." His father's voice was thick with joy. "You are home, that is all that matters. You were always my son, even when you forgot it yourself." The drive home was quiet except for his father's humming. The same off-key hymns, the same love. Drunk joy Marcus remembered from childhood mornings. Nothing had changed except Marcus's ability to hear the music. When they pulled into the driveway, his father turned to him with eyes bright as morning. "Welcome home, son. I never stopped setting a place for you at dinner. I never stopped believing this day would come." That night, Marcus sat at the family table for the first time in 3 years. His father said grace, thanking God for answered prayers, for sons who come home, for love that never gives up. Marcus closed his eyes and felt something he would forgotten existed. He belonged here. "That, my child, is how I love you, like that, Father watching the road. I have never stopped believing in your return. No matter how far you have run into the distant country of pride, addiction, or despair, No matter how much you have wasted of what I gave you, I am still here, still watching, still hoping, still running toward you the moment you turn for home. Your place at my table has never been taken away. Your room in my heart has never been rented to someone else. You are still my child, and I am still your father. Come home, and now I pray, Father. I have taken my inheritance and wasted it in distant countries of my own making. I have spent your gifts on empty pleasures, traded your love for temporary highs, forgotten your voice in the noise of my rebellion. But today, like Marcus, I come to my senses. I turn toward home with nothing but need and a heart broken open by regret. Meet me on the road, Father, run toward me with the love that never stopped believing. Welcome me home, not because I deserve it, but because you are good. In Jesus' name, amen.